all want the fall of Fed to eat the cake. Eat the cake. You thought I was joking, but I'm not. Super fat man with cake in his hand. You all think I got the jokes, but I don't. 100% spitting facts. Eat the cake. It's so moist. Moist. You don't even need the milk. Put the milk away. Eat the cake today.
Hey guys, hello and what's up? I am Ernie, the one and only Fallen Fett. It is Wednesday. It's another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. It is episode 160. We got Marcus with us here today, the number one chat moderator, and the side guy over there giving me all of the entertainment info and helping me remember all the ish that I need to remember. So Marcus is here. We don't know if anybody else is stopping by today, but the invite is out there. So we're going to go on with the show and see how it goes. How are you? Hello, everybody on Instagram. Look, I'm sorry. If somebody knows how to fix the StreamYard stupid vertical, you can't see us on Instagram anymore, please let me know, because I've looked, I've asked, I've got no response back. If you know how to take it off of StreamYard where it goes vertical and we need it back to horizontal, please let us know. What's up, Twitch, Facebook, and yes, everybody on YouTube. Look, if you know that we're on, go to YouTube right now, and we're live. Marcus already said what's up. We are doing this with the chat comments on, so I do see you, Federation. How are you? How's everybody weekend and week? Here we are again with a whole nother week just flying by. I can't believe it. We're coming to the end of January just next week. Like, that's so crazy to say. It's going to be Christmas once again, right around the corner, right? But how are you guys? This was a quick, busy one for us. There was a lot that went on. We had Saturday night's main event for all the wrestling peeps, which was okay. We're running up close to this weekend, the Royal Rumble. There was a big UFC fight, very entertaining. What else was going on? Some other shows going on Netflix and like that. We have a ton of trailers to go over. There's so much that is popping off and coming very soon. Lots that we forgot. And maybe even some that we don't even remember. Like Wonder Man. Literally, me and Marcus had a second. We're like, where did this come from? So we'll have to see. Zap starting it off already with a very generous super chat. Mark Zap, you at $20. What's up, Zap? We've missed you around here. Thank you very much for checking in. How are you, man? I haven't even had a chance to even talk to you at work since you've been back. It's been like, hello and what's up? So we definitely need to catch up there. And Yeah, let's see. Okay, yes. Sorry, I was reading notes. Yeah, so thank you very, very much for that. That all goes towards the show, fees for StreamYard. We got camera equipment, brand new, that's in. Does anybody know a sponsorship for a chair? I need a chair bad. Oh, there's Adam. Hi, Adam. I need a chair bad. I need a good fat guy chair. This one lasted me quite a while, but I'm sitting low now, and that really bothers my back, and I already have a bad back. So send me your suggestions on streaming chairs, game chairs, whatever it may be, because I need a chair bad and quick, because doing all this as we roll here for 2 hours with you guys, and then another hour and a half over at Sarlacc, and then tomorrow another 3 hours with Dolls, and who else knows when we get invited to stuff. So yeah, send me your suggestions, please. Yeah, it was a busy week. Lots of talk going around the internet of all those trailers that we had, and everything, that was shown, and what's coming up and what's going on. Lots of chatter going on the internets, and that's a cool thing, especially for us, right? Like I said, it always drops off from October through now February, and here we are getting close. So it's gonna jump up there, and we're gonna have a lot of news, whether it's from entertainment, toy talk, supernatural stuff going on. Yes, I will get with Cheney, and we still will do a show. I've been hit up right now with a lot more of Mandela effects and all the creepiness going on. But here we are in crazy time in a crazy world right now. We're going to sit here and enjoy the 2 hours that we have together. I thank you guys for being here. Hit that thumbs up. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all so you don't miss when we're on. We try every Wednesday night, and we know there's tons and tons of other shows out there. So we thank you guys for always being here, or part of the replay crew, and hitting the thumbs up. Drop a comment, just even saying replay crew. Let me know you're out there so I can shout you out in the next week. That's how Adam was, and then Adam makes it here all the time too. So it's very, very pleasant to always have Adam here. And you guys, all you guys are regulars, your family, we love you. And like we said, thank you already, Zap, for kicking that off and helping out with all the show stuff. Let's bring Marcus in here, and we'll hop right in. Federation, how are you? How is your week? Any good watches? Anything you want to talk about? Let's bring it up in the chat while we check in with Marcus. How is your weather? It's been crazy here. Literally, it was 27 yesterday morning, and then it hit like 70 by 3 o'clock. It's just weird weather here going on right now. Man, I know a lot of you are being hit by a huge storm. Our thoughts are with you. We hope that everybody's okay. Super cold than what we're used to. Even Paul threw out there that he was shoveling from what was not regular, what they receive all the time. I mean, he showed his fence, and that was a 6-foot fence, and it was very high. Then he still went in the front, and there was cars covered and everything. A little bit abnormal. We know what they have out there, but I hope you guys are staying safe. Go inside, warm up. And I hope you guys and your families are doing well. And if you're here, let's go over some stuff. Let's talk. What are your pickups, and what did you see? What do you want to talk about? Drop it all there in the chat, and we'll go over everything. We do have some stuff to show off already that we have in. I'll get that ready as we bring in Marcus. What's up, Marcus?
Yo. What's up?
How are you, man? How's your weather?
This is probably the most snow we've had in years. It was like roughly a little over a foot, but I might have injured myself while shoveling because I was the only one doing the shoveling. I was out there for like maybe 2 hours because it was just like dense.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit better now. I'm not completely in pain anymore. But before I continue, I noticed is it sunstorm behind you?
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah. You didn't. Yeah, where have you been? You didn't catch Tffc.
I caught it on the replay, but my memory is lousy.
Look at him.
I remember you mentioning like he had a lot of back kibble though.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Look. Ugh. It just doesn't set right. Like, this is okay and you see it, but us knowing that that is all there compared to what like Deformation has done and other companies, this is an upgrade to the Takara Hasbro version that came out of Starscream. This company, another fourth party, just redid it and went over some stuff. I wish they could fix the wings like Deformation, but hey, at an $80 price tag, I'll take it all day. Acid Storm is on the way. And then the Make Toys that I had said too, another one is being sent as well too. So we'll see how those scale, because the old ones used to be bigger. And if we're going to do some colors, then I thought it'd be nice too if we pop it up here. If they work, like the next one that I get, then I'll let the chat pick the color as far as what we're going to go for. But I like it a lot. He looks good. 3 face plates. I'm starting to build, you know, the Rainmakers and the background characters. So hopefully that works. Then I really got to sell off all these old ones. You know,
Are you actually?
I do.
No.
Yeah, bro. I have so many freaking Starscream and Skywarps and Thundercracker from the original to now. Like I said, you know, I've talked to Chamba about it. I would love to get DK on the show too and find out all of his stuff that he likes and what he does, because I'm gonna keep the Deformation ones, and I can now get rid of everything else. They look great. The size is perfect. The colors are right on what I want. No need to have, you know, 27 Starscreams. And so I just need to start pulling those out and start selling them, you know, let somebody else enjoy them and maybe even get them into the Masterpiece line. But yeah, it's like Optimus, man. Me and Cheney always talk about that. Why the hell do we have 20 different Optimus Primes of that same damn mold that we hated? But oh well. CT Daredevil?
Yeah.
Did you order from that site or was this already beforehand?
This was beforehand. My brother got it for me as like a late birthday gift. But
Nice.
yeah, I really like it.
I need that one. Yeah, I'll have to. Unfortunately, I never got the original. I missed all the Hasbro ones. Like the cartoon series. That's one that I wish I would have kept up on the Spider-Man VHS series, the Daredevil, and there's a couple other ones that I'm actually missing that I shoot myself in the foot over because I should have just pulled the trigger and ordered everything, and I didn't. Now I got to backtrack, and they're pretty expensive.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, luckily with Mofex is that there's a lot of reissues. I think there's even a reissue of Daredevil. I don't know if it's sold out now, but I mean, there are plenty of options. Yeah, it is a little bit expensive now with everything that's going on, but at least it's still an option that's available.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was kind of the reason why I passed up on the official Mofex Daredevil, because I was a little bit on the fence with the sculpt, and I kind of like the Marvel Legends one a little more, but after getting this one, I kind of like it. So
cool. Nice. So you jumped into watching kind of stuff that's been recommended to you, and you've partaken in your own shows like, hey, I'm going to try this. Did you watch anything new since last week?
Unfortunately, no. To be honest, like this week just kind of felt like a blur. Like I know. Yeah.
I'm so with you. I'm like, didn't we just do this yesterday? Like, what is going on? Yeah.
But I did create a list of some shows that I would like to watch. All of them are like in the mystery sort of genre. I'm kind of forgetting them at the top of my head. I have a list, but
well, at least you made a list. That's good. You're gonna go off of it.
Actually, Princess Bride. That's a movie that I really want to see next. That
that would be nice.
When Harry Met Sally. That's also
Princess Bride. And what about Never Ending Story? Did you ever see that one yet?
When I was a kid, but I really don't remember much. I'm gonna put that down.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I always really enjoy watching Princess Bride and Never Ending Story together. I don't know if it's the classics or the old kid feeling about it, but throw that one in there. I think you're good rolling with like trying to catch 3. And again, how fast time is going and the weeks are moving and like that, especially with this weather, it is hard. But hopefully you catch up and at least have one out there, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. But there was a ton of news that's going on in chat. We don't remember. Did the trailers come out last week for like He-Man and that, or was it just the pictures and stuff that we got? Because I know, you know, Marcus reminded me that I was making comments of the wrong color. We'll come to find out he is the right color. That is awesome. So maybe it didn't. But, you know, if you guys want to get into this, we can talk about He-Man, which, bro, oh, what's up? There's Brian. Brian's in the chat.
So with Maul and He-Man, I think they're coming out the day after we streamed. So we were talking about the teasers that they put up that day.
Perfect. Then we can talk about them then. And so can the chat and how excited they are. What's up, Brian? Nothing, man. Just another week has gone by. You know, it has flown by. Thank you so much. A very generous $20 super chat. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Nothing. We're just going over our week, which was so fast, right? We don't know about you. Marcus has not watched any new movies. There was a ton of stuff that's coming out that dropped. We haven't even talked about it with the Federation. So please, you guys, I do want to hit He-Man first. So drop your comments and let me know, what do you feel about He-Man? The whole trailer of it. It is on my page. If you haven't seen it yet, if you need to go check it out, it's about 2 minutes long. Break away real quick. Go to my Instagram and you can watch it, and we'll get into it right now. The Swamp of Sorrows is the saddest part of the movie. It is. I will have to show you, Ryan. Somebody did a cosplay of that. This kid. It was freaking amazing. I'll show it to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, where were we? Yeah, there was a ton to drop. Thank you for checking that. So, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to go over then. Because as that, what we talked in chat, did anybody even know about Wonder Man? Marvel Wonder Man? I will be completely open. I do not know that much about Wonder Man. Adam, are you still here? Can you give us like a little, who is Wonder Man? What are his powers? Oh, Shelf Presence is here. Hi, Shelf. Who is, or anybody in the Federation, who is Wonder Man? What are his powers? And I was totally surprised by this. I just found out today that all of them are out. So we'll have to catch up on that. There's He-Man, Darth Maul, Super Mario.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Daredevil.
Lobo. Oh, sorry, Supergirl. Lobo in the Supergirl trailer.
Lobo. Oh, I just had it right now, and then you said Lobo, and I lost it.
Sorry.
Invincible season 4.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys have not ever watched Invincible, and I'm talking to everybody who feels like there are still people out there, Marcus, or like, Ernie, I can't believe you watch cartoons. And I'm like, bro, you don't even understand. Like, these cartoons are better than movies. They're adult orientated. They're with us, you know? If you've never seen Invincible, Amazon show, please go and check it out, because it is a great show. It's by Robert Kirkman, who did The Walking Dead. Great characters. It basically puts all of your superhero stuff into one, but adult orientated. There's figures coming out that we're super excited about from Jada Toys. Those are coming. We had some that were done by Diamond Select, you know, but Diamond Select was large, no articulation. They make them real quick. They do come out beautiful. They're sculpted, probably because Adam did them. But, you know, they barely have any articulation. Their accessories are cool. So maybe you got some of those, but I'm telling you, I'm super excited about Jada Toys figures coming out. Speaking of, there was a toy show. Was it Germany? And we saw Mattel show off the new DC stuff.
It was in Nuremberg.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff for us to go over today. Within a week, that went so quick, right? So before we do, let's just catch up with the chat, see who's here, and then we'll get going. Again, chat, let us know what you want to talk about and how you feel. Let's go ahead and start off with He-Man, though. Mark Rose is here. What's up? Zappia, very generous $20 super chat. Thank you. John to the Ross. the homie. I actually had to text him, check in on him, make sure he's cool. John to the Ross is out there hunting for me, along with a lot of other people from Matt Logic, Justin B, and RossCon is still going on. The whole wave of Spider-Man figures hit, which I need. I went and checked, and we don't have any. It's the retro card with the Agent Venom, Spider-Boy. That whole wave hit. I need it all. And they're only $5.99.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're getting more restock of the G.I. Joe Classified. That's going on. And this is at DD's as well, too. They seem to be sharing the same thing. Speaking of He-Man, more Masters of the Universe stuff. And there is a special artist series. I don't know if it was an exclusive to Target or where it was, but it's pretty expensive. It was done by a clothing designer who unfortunately passed away. And there's they're calling it Vanilla Skeletor, Chocolate He-Man. There's a chocolate Battle Cat. I have been fortunate enough to find 3 of them so far. And now I need Battle Cat. So yeah, I will show them to you. They are very cool. They look like prototypes. The packaging is really cool. It's awesome. So there's your quick breakdown. Always check out Mike Arizona 2000 Guild. He's still at it and going out there every day. Let you know about, what's showing up at Walmart and Target and their aisle switches and their clearance and Ross and DD's. So go check him out. Don't forget he has a YouTube as well, too. Johnny Cock is here. What's up, Johnny? How are you? Plastic Bubble, Toy Rensu. What's up, Renzi? Santo1414. What's up, brother? Have you found the retro cards, man? I need them too. And what do you need, Santo? Let's catch up. There was Zappia. Let's see. So is AJ done? Johnny says, I don't know. He wrote it, right? He did tell us that this was going to be his last year. We're talking about AJ Styles, WWE. He's going to retire. He was in TNA for a long time. He came over here. He's had such an epic career. He seems to be doing the Little John stuff. Not Little John. Yeah. I mean, John Cena, you can't see me. He's been following his train. He even said it on Raw that, it took a year and John Cena got his dream matches. And if you kind of been watching for the past couple of months, he's actually done that too. On Saturday night's main event, he versus, who did he verse? I keep forgetting. From New Japan, they had such a battle. Shinsuke Nakamura, sorry. He battled him, and that was, a rivalry that was in New Japan for so long in the hard style, and he got to do that. He went against Punk for the title. That went good. Now he's going to go against Gunther. So, yeah, I'm thinking he's done, Johnny. I do. But he's going out kind of the way he does. And, I've had this talk with a lot of people. He should go over and take the place of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and he should run TNA. That would be great. Felipe is here. What's up? Just seen The Wrecking Crew. Very fun action film. I don't even know what that one is. Marcus, do you?
I think that's the one with Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa.
Oh, I didn't know it's called The Wrecking Crew. If that is it, I do want to see that as well, too. See, there's another one. Stormfire sent me stuff. We'll show that off too. Green salutations. They just hate having to unstrap an Abram and unloading out of your 100J. Or is it just me? It's just you, Stormfire. Stormfire sent over some stuff that he wanted to show off that he ordered. Sometimes these blizzards cause you to get locked in or wherever you are. And he did want his childhood back. He's picked up a lot of very cool stuff. And with the resurgence of He-Man hitting, he did pick up a Castle Grayskull, a Stake Mountain, the 1991 Batman Returns Batcave, the Wayne Manor. These are all those play sets that are there. I'll show them to you right now. He also got the Inhumanoids Tendril. He got the classic Ewok Village, what was also used for Robin Hood, that they repurposed the way they did that, and it turned into a Robin Hood King of Thieves village. And Oh, he actually picked up both. He got the Robin Hood one and he got the Ewok one. So let's see if we have these right there. There's the Inhumanoids. There's the Ewok Village and the Robin Hood Village. That was just recolored and repurposed. The old classic Castle Grayskull. Snake Mountain, which I had, probably started my DJing and podcast days because it came with that microphone that echoed. And we always use that. This is one that is, wow, a really great one is the front of the Wayne Manor, because you can use that for lots of different stuff. So yeah, congratulations, Stormfire, on acquiring a lot of that stuff. That's very cool. We have Playing With Myself, Adam here in the chats. Toy Rensu, what's up? Said, just sit on some 796 studio flight stands. Yeah, I know. That's what it was almost like. Sonic's here. Hey, Ernie, how you doing? Me feeling under the weather and pissed off, and my stupid new neighbors blasting music all day. That sucks, man. I hope you feel better. And new company at my job. Got to work 6 days a week now. Ooh, that's really? Rough. Yeah, man. And you're not feeling well and all that. Well, sit back, relax. Let's go over some news and some stuff, man. Hop in when you feel like it, and we hope that you get better. But thank you very much for being here. Toy Rensu's onto something. Stick it up your butt cheeks. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. I want to do a live stream with you from Benihana Bar. Bro, tell me when. Let's do it. I am so down. And then we get to include our bartender. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Shell Presence is here. Ciampa showed up at AEW tonight. So he did leave us for another one, and I thought he was going to retire. Wow. I honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I felt that Ciampa was going to retire. This is a wrestler who has been in WWE.
I thought you were talking about Ciampa from...
No, Ciampa.
Okay.
With a P. Yeah.
I had to make sure.
He was tag team partners with Johnny Gargano for quite a while. Johnny is a fellow collector as well, too. You can see him at all the Comic-Cons. He has quite an extensive collection of like legends. He even does Pokemon cards. He has his own channel for collecting and everything, too. So go check that out. But Ciampa was his tag team partner. His contract came up, and then he sent out a very warm like goodbye letter, you know, saying that he was done. And I really thought the dude was retiring, but Shelf just said that he showed up in AEW tonight. Wow. That's wild. Herman Miller chair is my favorite. Lasts a long time. Replacement parts are available. It is pricey though. Used one's cheaper, but still pricey. It's worth it though. Thank you, John. I will remember this comment and I will check it out. Toy Rensu was also out there shoveling as well. I feel for you guys. Evil Diva, Castle and Couture. Hi, babe. Did you make it home? Shelf says here in Florida, dodging falling lizards. What? It may snow on Monday or Tuesday if it gets as cold as they are predicting in the 20s to the teens in Florida. And all this time, you guys have been out of it, Shelf. Like, you guys have been like 80 some, right? Classic deformations, more than what you see. I like that. We should call it that. Princess Bride is an amazing true classic. Yes. And then Brian is here. The trailer came out. Harry Met Sally is super dated, but still a good movie, especially if you've never seen it. Hanks is great. Talking about the chair again. He-Man looks great, and Shelf is super excited about it. Wonder Man was very good, he said. So you already saw them all because they did drop it. Did you know that too? Disney Plus already dropped all the episodes of Wonder Man. So yeah, we can totally watch it and see it. He is a man who is wonderful. Thank you, Toy Rensu, for your great observation on that. I wonder, Wonder Man starts off as a tech genius whose business is going under, who gets bought out by Tony Stark and ends up going to his stepbrother, who is the Grim Reaper and part of AIM. Really? Okay. Joey's here. What's up, Joey? The Swamps of Sadness is where I work. I fight the sadness every day.
Love that comment.
I feel for you, brother. Joey getting ready for Sarlacc Digest going on at 8 right after this. They do experiments on him and turn him into a man of iconic power. This is Simone gives up on business and becomes a movie star.
And it's not iconic, it's ionic.
Oh, ionic. I thought it was like iconic. My bad. He joins the West Coast Avengers and is used as a template for Vision. Oh, I didn't know that. We didn't work on the Diamond Select ones. McFarlane made some of those shitty ones too. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, good though. Good that we all know that now. Yes, Marcus?
At one point in the comics, Wonder Man and Beast had like a notable friendship. It's kind of like on par with like Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, or Fire and Ice, or like maybe Flash and Green Lantern. Like they were good friends in the comics. So hopefully now that with Avengers Doomsday around the corner, you know, maybe we could see that in the future.
Yes, that would be cool. Wonder Man is a C-lister, but extremely powerful, way up there on the power scales. John to the Ross wants to know, Shelf Presence, where in Florida is expecting snow? I'm from Jax, and the last time it snowed and stuck to the ground was in '89. I didn't even know it was supposed to snow there because, yeah, they've been getting beautiful weather. The show is more the studio with Marvel characters and a standard Marvel movie. I really liked it, but most people probably won't because there is no action scenes. It's a crew that wrecks stuff. Toy Rensu throwing out the knowledge tonight. Robin Hood, King of Things, sounds like a porno. Probably was out there. John, most of the state will be below freezing, so any real moisture can have a chance of snow, but I don't think anything will accumulate at all. A flake or two is all I can imagine. Well, below freezing or snow flurries. There we go. Yeah, have you seen the weather? You guys may be in the teens. Yeah. The chat will have to let me know if I overpaid for my haul. I don't think so, Stormfire. One, it was something that you had wanted and you were after. Those prices look pretty reasonable. For the pictures that are there, very clean with the parts that come along with it. And that comes along with trying to go after those grails that you wanted as a kid. We've all been there. Either we fall out of the game and we're like, oh, I'm done collecting. And no matter what it is, if you're sports, movies, media, music, toys, what else is there? Pops. You know what the newest thing is that I just can't get behind, that people rush like crazy to, are these Fuglies.
Oh, those? Like they're in like a cardboard box, but like they look like they're in a cage.
Some dude almost fought me today at Ross because he thought I was going for that. I had seen the He-Man artist one, and I was like, oh. And he's like, oh, no. And I was like, what? Like, dude, what's going on? And he reached around me and grabbed the Fuglies, and I'm like, bro, go ahead. That's all you, man. I don't do the Fuglies. But yeah, I don't know why they're so popular. But I'm sure that's what everybody says about all our stuff, right? I don't know why you collect toys. I don't know why you collect sports stuff. But
I think like Fuglies
is weird.
I think they predated Labubus, right? Because I remember seeing them like years ago, like long before Labubus.
Maybe. Didn't Yoko say something too? Maybe she knows who did it, or maybe she started there or something. Not started, but helped start that one. Now that you say that, because I think it's been mentioned before.
I mean, she's definitely into Labubus, or at least like that general sort of like artist.
No, not collecting, but I mean like as far as her genre of when she was working at the different companies. I think it might have come up. Maybe. That just clicked in my head. But yeah, Stormfire. So when you're going after your childhood and it is something you want, that's all up to you. Nobody, and I say this for everybody, nobody can tell you that you overpaid or why did you do that or whatever, because nobody is going to have the feeling that you do of having that figure or that memorabilia or that Pokemon card or anything. My favorite of late is watching this guy on TikTok called the Beard Guy or the Beard Collector, and he does Pokemon. And this dude's chat gives money to the kids live who come up and want Pokemon cards. And they're like, hey, the chat just gave you $50. Go ahead and get what you want. And you just like feel all warm and fuzzy inside because these kids are like finding out about collecting, or even just regular adults are even getting hooked up. The guy is cool. He does it the right way. That's awesome. I'm glad I never got into Pokemon cards. That's another thing right now that is just huge in the background of collecting, you know? So yeah, Stormfire, if it's that card that you bought or whatever, that's all on you. If you just felt like, oh my God, I can't believe I have this, which I have a lot of those. I'm still after some, but I do have a lot of those. That's the best feeling, and nobody can tell you otherwise of what makes you smile, what makes your heart open up, and how you feel justified by it, because that's all on you, brother. I looked at it. I think you did great. You found a lot of cool things. It looked like the accessories were there and everything. And if you are happy with it, then that's all that matters, man, especially in our world of collecting. Don't let anybody tell you different. My sister is in Jack's shelf. Champa said that he was going to spend the last 10 years doing what he loves somewhere. Yeah, and I don't know, Shelf. I just really thought, you know, that he was going to retire. Brian says you can't forget Labyrinth, bro. One of the best 80 movies around. That is for sure. And the anniversary did just happen. Some movie theaters will be getting it back. And there has been a little bit of merchandise trickling out there for it. So, Marcus,
I think I remember
Labyrinth on the list, or
I added it to the list, but I think I remember watching it when I was in like theater class back in like middle school.
You're gonna have to sit and watch it for you. Labyrinth is a classic, very well done, great story, and yeah, definitely put it there.
All right,
yeah, Shell Presents. I live in Long Beach now, but we'll hit up my fam and friends. LBC. It's gonna be a chilly couple of days. Stay warm, bro. I do have to say, when it gets really cold and windy in Florida, it is bone chilling. Adam says, judging other collectors harshly is my favorite. That is Adam's favorite. Shelf says, very true. I've lived in Mass Miller and is that CO, Colorado? And Florida, cold is a whole different beast. All the moisture in the air down here turns us into a freezer. Michigan. And we are caught up with the chat. There we go. So yeah, let's talk about He-Man. Thank you guys all for being here and keep, of course, interacting. What did you guys think of He-Man? Shelf was the only one who said something so far. I am going to be completely honest with you, Marcus. When they first started showing He-Man and what we were shown, it was really like all the Earth stuff. And I was like, bro, what are they doing? Because the Dolph Lundgren one is all that we had to go off of. They changed the story. They added new characters. I did love Skeletor in there. I loved Evil Lynn because she was the girl from They Live. Her eyes are amazingly beautiful. And that's what we had.
You mean like the Frank Langella? Is that the actor for Skeletor?
No, yes, it was a very famous actor. I don't remember his name. I'm saying that Skeletor was done well. I liked it too. And Evil Lynn, she was good. Other than that, it was weird. Dolph Lundgren did his best, though, to try and get over his accent and to play He-Man. You know, he was part of that 80s action genre. So he did do well to be there and represent as He-Man. But they changed our story. It was also the very first movie that starred Courtney Cox in her movie career. And so I started, as people were showing like behind the scenes or, oh my God, this slipped out, you know, and they were showing He-Man, but as Earth. And I was like, dude, here we go again. I think we all got bamboozled and fooled to believe that because this trailer dropped. I am full in. I can't wait to go see it. There was a lot of other characters that people have found and looked back and went. I mean, so we have He-Man and Battle-Cat, Teela, Man-at-Arms, which you were right. It is Idris Elba playing him.
Wait, what'd you call him?
Is it Iridis? How do you say it? Iridescent?
Idris Elba.
What?
Idris. I think.
Idris?
Now you got me doubting. Idris Elba, I think.
Idris Elbow? Iridis? Something.
You don't
the
call
homie. He's playing Man-at-Arms. Roboto does look weird, but that's okay. We had the Sorceress flying at the very beginning. Mechaneck, Ram Man were in the background. Trapjaw was there really quick. Blew my mind to see Spikor all of a sudden, like prominently. Beastman looked great. And then we had Skeletor, who is Jared Leto. I don't care who it is. Skeletor looked good.
Yeah.
We've seen Evil Lynn, which I actually thought that she was the actress from Deadpool that we talked about last time, being the sorceress. I thought she was Evil Lynn, and I'm like, oh, everybody got that wrong. But it's not. That's a whole nother actress. She is the sorceress. I saw another picture of her, and she looks amazing. And I guess, of course, yes, Adam was on Earth and like that, but then it is going to Eternia. I noticed a lot of toy Easter eggs. He-Man was prominent in me and my brother's toy collection. I don't know if it was affordable and easy to get toys because, you know, we were low income and we didn't have a lot of other toys. But I'll tell you what, we had a shit ton of He-Man. The thing that he flew in on, that was one of our toys as well, too. The biggest one is when they show a shot of walking into Snake Mountain that's there, like our group of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, that head that was there was like a carrier to hold your He-Man. I think it was like called the Bone Collector or something to that effect. But
like a dragon?
Wasn't it? It was like, yeah. And you could put like 4 of your He-Man on each side of its ribs. That was the head, dude. Like I saw that right away. And I was all so giddy and nostalgic about it. I didn't know it was going to go here. I'm all in. It looks great. And I feel, chat, I don't know about you guys, Marcus, or how much you know, but another character that was there is Orko. Yeah. And I think that they're just hiding him until the reveal for the movie. That's what I feel. So what did you think of it?
Should we check in with the comments? Because I see Justin B enter the chat. Hey, Justin.
What's up, Justin? Yes. Okay, so let's catch up. We got Joe said just let's saw Tommaso Ciampa's debut. Cool entrance. Going by Psycho Killer. Oh, he is. Frank Land. There you go. Langella was great. I'm gonna go with Langella, like Jello gelatin. That's what we're gonna do. Thanks, Shelf. Yeah, Jella. Felipe says at least him going to Earth makes sense now. Yes, a lot of people don't know his mom is an Earth astronaut. Correct.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'll tell you what though, Felipe, is I was totally like I thought the whole thing was going to be another Earth thing, and I was like, oh, we don't get to see Eternia. We don't get to see what goes down there. So I was very pleasantly surprised, and I'm very cool with it. He-Man stole Superman's backstory, alien being sent to Earth. That is Superman, but I'm more interested to watch the movie. LMFAO. Yeah, I was, like I said, I've heard all the same stuff. John says the trailer looks fun. I'm hoping the dancing, singing He-Man make an Easter egg appearance. I think there is one at the pink shirt of the laughing.
Yeah,
at least.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it really is. Justin's here. Yeah, why is some of the movie on Earth? Was Earth ever mentioned in the show or comments? There's your answer, John. The only characters look I'm not feeling is Roboto. Felt the same. And Spikor. I thought it was okay. But whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care now. They could do Roboto, however, like we know that's Roboto. For some reason, he would have been cool. But from what we got, I'm with Felipe now. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's watch this movie. I had so many He-Man. Adam is half human. His mother is an Earthling. She's an astronaut that comes to Eternia. Goku is Superman, not He-Man. Ooh, I didn't know she was from Earth. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, Ernie, I had a new ghost encounter a few days ago.
Oh, I like this one.
I have one. I'm going to need to know it. Felipe says the statue holding his sword is Vicor. He's the original concept for He-Man's look. Yes. And there was figures of him and everything. Yes, sir. What?
They had in the original concept art, or at least not concept art, but like the prototypes, I remember they had one figure that was basically like a Boba Fett helmet. And then there was another one that had like a tank head, but then they settled with the one that was more barbarian looking, and then that became He-Man.
I want to see that one. I don't remember that one. You
I
have to
think
send that to me.
the Toys That Made Us. I think they mentioned.
Oh, in that one where they showed it.
Mhm.
I'll have to go back to that episode and look. But yes, Felipe is right. That whole toy store has a lot of stuff behind it as well too, as far as the figures that were on the shelf. That does come a lot from what Marcus was just saying as well too, for the backstory of making He-Man and everything. That's like all in the toy shelves back there, as far as what Mattel had and what was there. As far as our world, also those figures got shown off along with the DC stuff. Was the new He-Man line. And they showed Iridus Elbow in Man at Arms in a box and everything. I think they're going to be 6.5 though, which is damn. Can't we just get everybody together and say this is our figure line? Like,
I mean,
figures should be this.
To be fair, like, isn't a lot of the Motu stuff like they're supposed to be bigger than your
It
standard
is.
human?
They are big. All of them have been big and everything. I just feel like in this day of how we are as collectors, like I love to put mine with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what reminds me.
Synergy.
Correct. Yeah. Instead of just in shelves because I had to make a He-Man shelf because they're this tall, or the McFarlane stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Felipe's right. Roboto in 2000s has armor, or is it 200X, and clear underneath. We will see if it's him for sure. I was thinking the same thing, if there was going to be like a reveal where that fell off. I must have missed where you saw Orko. Any idea who's playing Ram Man? So no Stormfire, that's a theory that I have. We were talking about this, and I feel that Orko is going to be a surprise for us. A lot of us older dudes who grew up with the cartoon and know that, you know, he was very prominently there. He was his comedy sidekick. The other movie, the original 80s one, did not have him. It was too hard for them to do effects wise. So they scrapped him, and that's where that little elf gnome guy came for with the music machine, whatever that is. So I'm thinking that he's going to be a surprise reveal and that he is there. That's what I meant by that. But Ram Man's helmet, yes, can be seen in one of the shots with all the people standing there. And then behind him is Mechanic with his very distinct eyes glowing and the shape of it. From a toy's perspective, that's why. So I do not know who's playing Ram Man. Big Jim Toys is where Battle Cat came from, and they just painted it green. Yes. And the one where he finds a sword, those toys are in the background. Yeah, so I'm full in. It sounds like you guys are too. I thought it was the perfect trailer, the way that they showed everybody and the way they did it. You know, like finding this stuff out later after watching it a couple and seeing these characters, or realizing first you got hyped, then you watched it again, then you saw some stuff, then you started talking about it with your friends, and now we're all excited over it. Made us think back to all our figures that we had. I think it nailed it as far as what a trailer is supposed to do, you know, especially these first ones. There is word that there is TV spots with a little bit more already. I haven't seen one, but let us know if you have. But yeah, I can't wait for this, so we'll have to see. Do you know any He-Man at all, or no, Marcus? So like, is this just a movie to you, or are you interested in it?
So I don't have a lot of experience with Motu. There was one point where I wanted to. I think I might have mentioned this last stream, but when I was trying to learn how to make toys, I wanted to get into different brands and try to like. I was taking some inspiration from Motu, but other than that, like I didn't really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am interested in this film. It looks like it will be a fun film, and I'm just really hoping that it will be entertaining, but also it would help me get into that sort of rabbit hole into the whole franchise.
You're absolutely right. That would be great. Yeah. Instead of just making all of us like, oh, that was good. It's something that's actually going to pull you in. I like that. Yeah, that's awesome.
I kind of agree with you and some folks in the chat about some hesitancy about the film having some setting on Earth, because
Yeah.
I believe the original film was like that. And not only that, but we have seen a lot of films where they do that. I mean, I think the Super Mario Brothers, the first film, did that. The Sonic film did that. And I'm sure that there are other films. I'm just kind of drawing a blank right now, but it seems like a trope that I wouldn't have expected with He-Man. But when some people have said his mother was from Earth, so I think totally makes sense.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
mean, even aside from that, like the context of his mother sending him to Earth just for protection, that also makes sense too.
You had mentioned Mario in there, you know, Super Mario Brothers, the movie. We ended up getting a brand new Mario movie recently that I really liked. I thought it was a lot of fun, funny. It was a good movie. And we also got another trailer, was that one as well too, for Super Mario Galaxy, right? And we're going on, and that had a lot of stuff in it too. I saw stuff from Super Mario Brothers 2. We see Yoshi. That's crazy. I already love the Toad hating on Yoshi. Oh, he's really not that funny. I'm all for it. Like I said, I didn't know. I wish Tommy was here to talk about the Nintendo stuff and to get into this as far as what he saw and how excited he is. So whenever Tommy can make it back, we'll have to remind me, Marcus, so we can get his take on this. But I thought there was a lot of cool stuff that I had saw. I'm sure that to Nintendo fans, there was a lot more. But I did like the very first Mario one, so I'm on board with this one. How about you? Or the chat? What did you think?
I kind of forgot to watch the trailer. I'm sorry.
Did you? No. That's there was a lot. There was seriously a lot happening. Rick Jones is here. Rick Jones, what's up? And we just got to talking about Masters of the Universe. Doombot, I am late. What's up, Doombot? Doombot, I have not forgotten about your figure. Can you please send me a DM with your address, please? So I can send it out to you. Yeah, and now we're talking about Mario. Mark's missed it, but how did you guys feel? Shell says the new Mario looks actually better than the first. It looks great. Lots of trailers this week. Yeah, Rick, we mentioned them. So we had He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. We had Maul. There is Mario. There is Invincible. Also Daredevil. You missed our talk earlier too. Wonder Man dropped. Did you know that? All episodes are on Disney Plus. Shelf said it was good. I'm definitely going to check that out. Yeah, so welcome and let us know your thoughts. We will get into Daredevil, Shelf, yes. But yeah, Mario, I'm in. I thought it was fun, the first one. And yeah, I'm down to watch this one and see how they do the story. I've never been to the Universal Studio stuff. So as I think park-wise and what's going on, if they're going to integrate characters over there, or can they change a little or something? I would kind of think that maybe you would have some from this movie, something happen over there. So that's cool that's also available to people as well, right? What was another one? Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm excited to talk about that one.
Woo, go for it, Marius. I've said the other ones. What do you think and what you saw at first? Break it down.
I think the main thing I really want to talk about is the Inquisitors, because it's really nice to see the 11th brother. I believe that was the Inquisitor from Tales of the Jedi in the Ahsoka Focus episode. Yeah, the Birdbeak one.
With the Birdbeak, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we also saw Marok, who I believe is the first brother. I think it was confirmed somewhere. I think it was on a Star Wars encyclopedia or something.
Now that's the one who we saw in Ahsoka, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
The live action. Other than that, I don't know if there were any other Inquisitors, but it's just really nice to see them, because I believe they also appeared in Tales of the Empire as well. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks really cool. I remember we talked about last week our speculation about Darth Talon possibly appearing. And it seems like we're getting a clear indication as to like who this character would be. It seems like she was a Twi'lek Padawan.
Mhm.
You know, after what happened during Order 66,
Order 66,
and
yes.
there was also a Jedi. I believe it was Jedi. I might be wrong, or maybe it's just a Force sensitive. But they're like an older person. They're like a lizard character, and it kind of reminds me of Terra Sunube because they had like this cane with them. So I don't know if that could be like their lightsaber. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. Like a hidden, the hidden gimmick type thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm super excited. Again, another animated TV series that people should definitely get into. It's crazy, the story of Darth Maul from being cut in half from episode 1 to all the way here of getting his own show. The growth, the storytelling, all behind it has fit in awesome. He's Darth Maul has been there for lots of pivotal stuff in the background all this time. I still hope that we get to see some stuff with his faction that was shown in Solo.
Crimson
You
Dawn.
know, that they give us more on that. Maybe, I don't know. I was surprised to see those Inquisitors. Like Shelf said, so kill them both. Yeah, that one was our first one in live. Grumps actually got me that figure and sent it to me. He was a cool one. Then he said to me he died. Yeah, and I was all, oh, that sucks. What happened?
You mentioning that they that Hasbro was discontinuing that figure, and he became really hard to find.
Yes. And then that's why Grump sent it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got J Shot is here. What's up, J Shot? Oh, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you, sir. I hope Between Two Sentinels went well. Welcome everybody who's jumping on from over there. Yeah, the live action one we got to see, and then that bird mask is just really weird. I want to know. I hope we get to talk more about it, especially being in a Star Wars one. Like, we've never seen something like that, and coming from an Inquisitor, so that's cool. Speaking of Arizona Toy Hunters Guild, mentioned you earlier, sir. Be sure and go follow. Thank you for being here. Maul looks to kill his original body, and Ahsoka kills his zombie version. Nice, yes, because they brought him back to life. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Shelf. Black Sun. Black Sun was around. Did he run Black Sun? Because it's Crimson Dawn that he ran and took over. Black Sun was his with the Mandalorians, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was a Mandalorian that appeared in the trailer. I don't know her name though, because I haven't gone to that point in either Clone Wars or Rebels yet. It was a female Mandalorian leader.
Yeah. Shelf will probably jump in with it because I can't remember right now because I just had a ton of crap fall. I might have to go grab it.
Is it Rook Cass?
Yes. There you go. You found it. Yes, who a lot of people always speculated that she was going to turn into the Armorer, where we've seen her before, because the Armorer has those horns. And when Maul took over Mando those 2 times, he had them start wearing horns by the second time that we saw them. She has those little horns. So a lot of people always jumped in and thought that was going to be Rook. So
I really love
her, it though. Yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, I'll have to watch this with all of the other characters. What you're saying, I did miss some of that. But like, again, just the way that Maul has grown and where he is as a character and like that, I was so happy to hear about this. And I'm fully in on this one too. So this is going to be great.
I just want to say really quick, I am surprised that after all this time, we haven't had any figures from Black Series of the TK Troopers, because those have been around for maybe 2 years now, 3. I really like their designs, and I feel like it would be cool to get some figures of them.
Which one are you speaking of?
The TK Troopers from Bad Batch, and they appear in the trailer here. It's like the prototype.
The very first one. Yes, right. Yeah, the very first ones.
Mm-hmm.
No, we haven't had a figure of that?
I don't think so. I've been waiting for some time now. Unless I missed it, but
And my Black Series stuff is covered up right now. All right, I'm going to go with yours if we haven't yet. So yes, that would be nice. We have been getting a lot of Black Series news and like that, so maybe that could come down. It's a good one to mention, though. So yeah, that will be coming up soon. What is that? April, isn't it? Right?
ooh, let me check.
I can't remember the date, so we'll have to see. But Shell says, I hope they go full out with Talon. She's a very cool character.
Yep, you're right. It's coming out in April 6th, 2026.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that. We did talk a little bit about Invincible going on as well, too. That trailer looks great. That story, like I'm saying, if you haven't been into Invincible, now is the time to catch up. You're going to fly through those episodes because they are that good, where you just watch one after the other. You want to know the story and where it is. I didn't know it was this long. We didn't have a trailer, but there was also a poster shown for The Boys, the next season as well, along with Invincible coming. So that's coming back. And then this year the Jada Toys figures will be dropping as well. Lots of people want that. CT Toys said that they're going to do one as well. They showed off a prototype for that. Right. Yeah. So
Mess Toys on a Revoltech style body.
Oh, it was Mess. It wasn't CT. It's going to be Mess. Okay.
It's
I know it's the same, but they do have different names. Yes.
They have the prototype shown, and for right now, people are just like, there's already not batches, but like colored edits out there circulating.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And that trailer is just awesome. Like I said, it is very adult orientated. Ernie, Wonder Man episodes are only 33 minutes long. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to check those out. I will definitely start one tonight because I did want to see it. Yes.
Do you have, so with Jada Toys making Invincible figures, is there like a specific character or design that you really want them to make a figure of?
For Invincible?
Yeah, just like any of the characters or Invincible himself.
Well, they actually came out with it of the and I just always say this with him from Walking Dead doing the voice for, what is his name? The older gentleman, the old guy, the one that they are releasing.
Oh man, I forget his name. Is it?
Yeah, I forgot too completely. My mind is so scattered with all this news and talk.
Is it Thrag? No, it's not. Conquest.
Yes. Just because I like the actor who has voiced him, with that voice, you just know. Oh, is it Omni-Man? I thought that was the dad. The dad's name is Omni-Man.
Conquest is voiced by Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes. Yeah. And, him having that certain voice, I believe, brought out that character to me more. And as soon as I heard him, you just kind of knew, and he made him just that much more of a badass. So I was already excited right there. But seeing him as being that big and like that, I do hope they do the friend that he talked to who was on the moon with one eye.
Oh, is it Alan?
Is it Alan or is it Alex or yes?
The alien.
Negan. Was that what you're trying to type, babe? No, Nolan is
Jeffrey
Nolan's
Dean Morgan voices. Yeah. I'm sorry, plays Negan in The Walking Dead.
Yes, who voices that character? What was his name again?
Wait, now I'm confused with Nolan. Sorry. Oh, Nolan is Omni-Man?
The dad.
Wow,
Omni-Man.
I really don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Omni-Man is the dad, whose name is Nolan in the show. No, yeah. I like the old man version that Negan is playing. That character just looked dope, and because it was Negan,
his name
the
is
voice. Conquest. Thank you. That's who they're coming out with. So saying somebody who is not is the one with one eye. That dude would be cool as a character. Yeah, I would have to go off that. But a great show that you guys need to watch and throw in there. And then we were also hit with Daredevil, another season, Kingpin. And I'll have to tell you, I watched it at the end of the holiday, but I did throw on Hawkeye because I feel that that's a Christmas orientated show. And I really like that show. Hawkeye did great, from Kingpin to introducing her to his story that he had to do. Yes, his human name. No, you're right, babe. It is Nolan. The dad who is Omni-Man. We got too many names going on. But yes, you are absolutely correct. Okay, back to Daredevil and Hawkeye. Hawkeye, gave us a lot more of the Kingpin to show. We had spin-offs of Echo, had her show from that as well, too. What else? Rick, I have them on my page if you need to, on my Instagram page. Or just go to YouTube so you can see them fully. And then it was also Yelena, which she was hilarious in that show, showing her coming after the new Hawkeye and, the passing of the mantle, the tracksuit bros. Bro, that was great. But, seeing that other side of Kingpin and the story that we gave us, and then we get into the Daredevil, which I don't know. I feel like that last season of Daredevil, which was the Disney one, they were calling it so different and it was Disney-fied. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I like the Netflix one. I like what Disney did. I can't wait for season 2. There was the hint of the black costume.
Oh, yeah.
Correct, right? As we see it there. I don't know why that scene was that the Kingpin looked like a puppet. I thought I could only
wearing like a mask to imitate the Kingpin.
And was that Jigsaw then? Like,
I don't know.
Are we getting introduced because he did that? It kind of made it look like it. So I don't know, but I'm all for it. I can't wait. So that dropped as well too. And that looked super cool. Like I said, I was in on it, Yeah, Rick Jones is right. Punisher does need a series.
I got 2 things.
What's up?
One, I'm not sure if there's any like updates or if it was canceled or anything, but I thought Punisher had like not like a one shot, but like a mini movie coming out, kind of like Werewolf by Night, what they did for him. Like what's it called? Like Spotlight? I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I don't know if there were any updates with that coming out, but I thought that was going to be a thing. And aside from that, he's also supposedly going to appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And second of all, Jessica Jones.
You're right. Yes. She is in Daredevil season 2.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice to see like the other like Netflix characters slowly like integrated into the main MCU.
Yes.
Like it's only a matter of time until we see like Luke Cage, Iron Fist,
absolutely,
Misty Knight, Colleen Wing, all them, Elektra.
Yeah, we get her, and then that's all we need. And Punisher, if he does get that little spotlight, I think that's cool. He is going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've seen a leaked trailer that is real, that came from somebody who was super cool and I love. And they show him. He is in there, along with some other people that were rumored that it is true. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Shelf says Frank's apartment fight is brutal. LOL, if that's Disney fight, okay, give me more of that. Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I love how they portray Kingpin. The only thing was they seem to have strayed to the making him so big. Hawkeye showed that a lot because Kingpin's supposed to be huge. So a lot of the shots that they showed were like up angles, making him look very wide. When she fought him, nothing was hurting him. He got shot in the face, like stuff like that. Like It is. It's Kingpin. He's supposed to be huge. The only thing that I can say, and I do think I mentioned this, is in that Daredevil one that kind of went away. I mean, he's still Kingpin for the person that he is, but I liked getting the whole largeness of the Kingpin, you know? So let's see where this goes back to that. Mike says, I thought they were saying John Berthenol was done with Punisher after these last projects. They roped him right back in. Yeah, he was definitely. Or do you mean he's done after Spider-Man and this Daredevil? Is that what you mean? Because I thought he was done saying that with the Netflix stuff. That no, he wasn't coming back. And then we had him in Daredevil, and now he's with this. Is that what you mean? Because I didn't know he was saying that. I just remember the first time of him saying that. Yeah. So what else did we miss as far as like entertainment wise? Was that everything?
That's a good question. Actually, let me see. That's all that I could find on my sort of notes.
Yeah, that I remember too. But yeah, super excited about what's coming out. Very cool stuff. And you can go check out Wonder Man now on Disney Plus. What else is there? You know, we had that toy news of the Mattel showing off their DC stuff.
Yep.
It's just a picture. I want to wait until we start seeing like figures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've all speculated and talked about this before. You know, my biggest thing is like saying that, you know, Mattel does the WWE stuff and the Ultimates and like that. So it'd be nice to let's see what they're going to do with this. I feel like this just being the first one out the gate could be a little bit more, I don't want to say kiddish because it wasn't kid wise, but I do feel like we're getting more. I don't think this is it. Like they're out the gate. Like this isn't what they showed us. That poster is not supposed to be, oh, you have Marvel Legends and here's this.
Yeah.
Although kudos to their team for their tagline. Did you see that shit?
Oh yeah.
New, what did it say? New Legends coming to the something. It played around with the legend stuff. And I was like, aha, good job, guys.
Well, I think like long before it was revealed, like there were rumors that it was supposed to be the kid-oriented stuff during the during 2026, and then eventually in 2027 it will be more collector, adult-oriented product. But
okay.
I will say, like, just from seeing so far, I mentioned this in the chat yesterday on Chatmigos Assemble that just the fact that these are more kid-oriented stuff, it's a little bit impressive that they gave them double jointed pinless knees. Everything else, like the torso, like I can understand it being a little bit disappointing, but again, these are basic figures. So I'm kind of keeping my expectations. I'm like taming my expectations. I'm gonna see what they'll put out.
Right. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Right. That's why I'm gonna wait. So we had that. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Well, let's catch up real quick. Adam has a comment. Dragon Ball is coming back, Shelf said. I heard about that as well, too. Rick Jones says Primal Season 3, Episode 3 is out.
Yeah, I've seen trailers of those.
Thank you. Just a little thing like the return of Goku. Shaking my head. Lago is going to get you. No. I'm just leaving it all for Lago to break a whole YouTube segment on the return of Dragon Ball. I'm happy for him, though. Stormfire says, if we're able to get Wonder Man, then how come we can't get a Pepsi Man show? That's what I'm saying. So Adam says those are absolutely the entry kid-level action figures, the Spin Master license. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I want to see more. Everybody kind of just saw this poster and went with it. Like I said, I like the dig at Hasbro. That's like talking shit to your homie. It really was, right? You're both doing the same thing. One has Marvel, one has DC. I'm coming out the gate, putting your name in the poster, but I don't think that that's what they're going to offer yet. It is exciting. You know, we finally get somebody else doing it, but don't base all your thoughts and your whole YouTube video and your comment on just what you saw right away, right? The collector action figures, the McFarlane license, will be on the shelves in early 2027. So those will reveal those later. Thank you, Adam. Doombot knows what I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Go Tight is what I want to see come back. That's right. Go tight every time. Right, Rick Jones? They are going to be like their WWE line. They will have an entry-level basics, and then we will get the elites and ultimates levels for DC. Yeah. Show me the Jokers. Show me a badass Harley Quinn. And for sure, I want that.
You also want to do, right, Ernie?
A what?
Grodd.
Oh, my God. Give me a giant gorilla Grodd or the same as my McFarlane one, but like articulated. That'd be dope. Did I even show off that I found the other? I don't know which gorilla it is, but it's another gorilla that came with the Flash. It's a 2-pack.
I think that's, is it Titano?
Yes,
it has
I think
like
so.
Green stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the 2-pack. Found it at Ross for $10. And I was like, dude, this has to go to the Gorilla Grodd army.
Yeah. So
Titano, so I have him.
I believe Titano was a Superman villain. He's like a giant robotic ape that has kryptonite, kind of like Metallo. I might be wrong.
Is that what the green is?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's primarily a Superman villain.
Yeah, so yeah, we got some news there. That's what's coming out. What else were we gonna hit up? Anything else? Or do you want me to get into my freaky tale that happened? Get into your faults.
Freak. Okay. Okay, if you get into your freaky tale, I'm gonna get into mine. That sounds horrible. Why did I say that? Oh.
Show me your freaky tale, Marcus.
Oh no.
Okay, so here we go. You mentioned last week about the mimic that you heard.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It literally just happened to me.
Oh, did it spread to you?
Yes.
That wasn't so bad, but
yes, it did. I was literally here. Regular dude is gaming. He's in full gamer mode. Door is closed. It's not him. I had my door open, which you see it closed, but unfortunately during this, why I'm bringing it up is a shit ton just fell in front of the fan now, is blocking it. I don't even know how it fell, and it's getting hot in here. I'm going to have to get up and move this stuff. Riley ran to the grocery store, and Evil Diva is still at work. So I'm in here, scatterbrain as always, trying to get ready for the show. Just jumped out the shower. No, we didn't have nothing to eat. That's why Riley left. And I'm trying to adjust, get mess put away, and get everything. And I'm literally right here, sitting right here. And I don't know, for the last couple of months, Corinne has been coming home with a, hey, girl, hey, like that. I heard it super loud, number one, with the fans in here, as loud as my house always is. I fucking answered her, which I should have known better. And I was like, oh my God. I literally sat here and said, oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. You came home early? And then I turned and there was nobody.
Yeah.
I then run through the house. I run down the hallway. Jeff is still gaming, so it's not him. I ran to the door to see it's still locked. No cars in the driveway. Riley has left. I run into our room to make sure, and nothing. It was her, loud as all get out over the fan. She scared me because I thought she was standing at the door saying, hey, girl, hey. And I just, oh my God. And I answered right away and started talking, and then I ran throughout the whole house. Totally your fault.
I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. Is she in the chat? Like, did you text her about this before the stream started?
No.
Oh. So, I mean, if she's listening right now, this is like first time.
Yes. She wasn't home. I ended up, she texted when she was leaving, and no, there's no cars in the driveway, front door, no nothing. I basically almost couldn't breathe running up and down the house of
Okay, well,
Who was that, and what happened?
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, please take it easy, Ernie. Like, I mean, I know it's scary, but also like, don't.
Well, because my dumbass answered. You're not supposed to answer them. You're not supposed to
See,
engage.
He's
Oh
in.
yeah, see, I was hoping she was gone, but yes, yeah. And babe, it was your hey girl, hey. Like I said, I was scared. She doesn't come home at this time. I have to set up. I knew Riley was gone. I was like, oh my God, you scared me. You were off early? Yeah.
Wait, sage? Is sage like a common like herb to use when dealing with the paranormal?
You're supposed to burn sage around your house and everything. I basically need to take a bath in holy water, probably. But yeah, it scared the shit out of me because I haven't had that one that clear. Usually, when you hear them, you kind of guess or wonder.
Like it would sound a little distorted, right?
Correct. Like I said, I had just cleared everything because I keep complaining about how hot it is in here with the fan. So I cleared everything out. I figured out why it wasn't working. And now everything just fell on top of it. I don't know why. And I had the door wide open because I haven't had the door there. So I cleared that out of the way. Remember, there was just all this stuff. And then, yeah, just it was her voice. It was her. And oh, my stupid ass answered. So let's see if I get any sleep tonight.
I love Torrence's comment. Like a wise man, Bernesto bathing in a tub full of white. That's the freaky story that he's been wanting to hear.
That's the freaky story.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that just scared the shit out of me. That just happened. Other than that, you want to catch up on other stuff that's been going on of I haven't been feeling right in this simulation. I cannot sleep for like 2 months now.
Yeah,
I keep waking up at 3. I try and go back to sleep. I can't get adjusted right. Nothing that I do feels okay or normal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really weird. And I've heard a lot of other people say this. You know, the same thing. Yeah, we know 3 o'clock is the witching hour, but that's a given for me. But this is, as I keep telling Herman, that I keep sitting straight up though. And I usually don't do that. I'm waking up, dude, and full on. Whoosh.
Oh, like Michael Myers?
Yeah, sitting straight up, like what's wrong?
I used to do that.
I'm awake.
When I was in like high school, I had a weird habit of like waking up immediately like Michael Myers. Like it would piss off my family, like because they would try to wake me up for school and they'll say stop doing that shit. But yeah,
yeah. Well, I am at like 3:15, anywhere between 3:10 and 3:20. I keep waking up like that, and then I just can't readjust back. Nothing is helping me go back. Same thing with Dark Terrace. I've been waking up at 1:30 a.m. for the past 2 weeks or so. Yeah, really weird. I don't know. It just feels like something's off. I don't know what it is. Our weird and unusual stuff out there has been going off the charts as well too. With sounds and noises. So I have another one that happened as well. Herman did hit me with and I missed it at work because I was in my work truck. There was a huge boom. It went all out over the Facebooks and people's rings as far as where we live. What the hell was that? People said that it sounded, Corinne described it as the beginning to an earthquake, but the earthquake didn't happen. For those of us that go into an earthquake, there's usually a boom or a jolting sound, and then it's followed up by the rolling or the jerking or anything like that. And it's like you heard it, but then nothing happened after. John described it the same way, as very, very loud. And what is happening? I'm super pissed that I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you're lucky. And then so many people from like one end of town to the other heard the same one, you know. So we've been running a lot with underground stories coming up on TikTok and what we're doing and blah blah blah. But I'll tell you what, man, I was here by myself on Saturday. Oh, see, look at what's up, Herman's in the chat. I thought for sure it was going to be an earthquake. See, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, sorry, Rensu, there was no jerky. So yeah, that's what he thought. I'm here on Saturday. I sent Corinne away to go get her nails done. Riley was at the store once again. And I was here by myself, TV on. I was watching one of my new favorite movies now, which I will get into. And I heard not a boom, but a whooshing sound that came through the house and my ears that I had no idea what that was. It wasn't a boom or the whole earthquake sound. This was more, and that's how the only way I could describe it is if this thing was visual, you could see it. It was a loud, super moving whooshing sound. Yes, like a sonic boom, but it wasn't a sonic boom because I know what a sonic boom is. This was really, really weird as far as the like it moved through the house, it moved from outside, it went through my ears. Like, what is that? Right? And shut up, Pritzy. Rick Jones is super excited about Primal Season 3.
Terry Rensu is just really...
Yeah, he's loving the episode tonight.
Yeah, I'm just... I would be...
And the movie that I was watching, after that sound happened, the voice was off for like 2 seconds.
Do you think... Well,
here's the other thing. When I heard the noise, I tried immediately to tell John, did you hear that? You know, with the same boom that he did, but mine was different. It was more of a feeling of the whooshing sound, and you can hear it. It was very weird. Well,
you okay?
No. It's, you know, when you open up a fig and you have to squeeze the plastic, the squeezing of the plastic, sound of opening up a figure.
Like you heard it just now?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Over the headphones and everything. And I don't know what that one was. Because of everything fell, was something just stepped on right now? Son of a bitch. Okay, so yes. I went then. So the movie that I was watching, the sound got messed up by 2 seconds. It wasn't matching anymore, the voice with the picture. And then I was trying to tell John, did he feel that? Did he hear that? And my phone would not go. It just kept spinning, or it kept, I was like trying to turn on text and nothing would turn on. I then like went to Instagram and it was spinning. Everything that I opened or did on my phone was not happening. I was right almost at the point to turn it off and turn it back on, to where then the movie caught up and the phone just opened up to text him. And I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know what they say. I don't know what an EMP is, but you know, the, like, what is that? The electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to do, but this was very weird because it all happened in that sequence.
Okay, so I'll just say this really quick. So I'm a visual learner. I think it would be nice if someone could animate this so that I can have a better understanding of what you're describing, because I'm kind of like in one ear out the other a little bit.
Yeah.
I slightly understand what you're trying to say, but also it's a little bit hard to visualize, like especially when you're describing like the sound or like the visual description of it.
Yeah. The sound of it, because moving, was just very loud and whooshing. And that's what I mean by moving. Like you can tell, I can tell that it came from the front of the house and moved through the house to the back. Does that make more sense? Like
a little bit.
Like the sound, like the passing of a car.
Ah, okay.
right? Like the woof. So I don't know if you can imagine like a ring, going out of. That's how it was. But yeah, everything messed up and then went back to normal. And so I'm telling John, I'm like, what the hell was that? On his end, he had no idea. But then he came to me the next day, and on his end of ring reports and everything, people were describing the same thing that I told him over there in his area. Like, what was that and what it is? And I was like, okay, good. At least there was other people again talking about it.
Ernie, so in your area, do they have a lot of like testing, whether it's like military or
No, that used to be all by the old house. Supposedly, that base is closed down. But
Oh.
I've talked about have seen weird stuff over there before. That was by the old house, not over here in my area where I am now.
Does anything like fly over your house or no?
No.
Okay. Well, I also know you mentioned like the desert a lot, so I would assume
it's all we are.
could that be no? Like they don't do no testing or anything like that over there?
No. Not to our knowledge, like of them telling us. I don't know, Charlie. Did we get tested out here? Maybe. What's up, Grumps? That's Linus Marcus, bro. We're all gonna get. We need to market. I need milk, and we need to market Marcus blanket so we can all have a blanket when Marcus puts his on too. Because we started talking about weird stuff. Yeah, Matt Logic, like a solar flare. There you go. Maybe. I don't know. It was crazy as all get out. I never had that one. Now we had the mimic thing happen. Now I'm having stuff fall. And either somebody stepped on a figure right now or crunched a figure. I shit you not. That's what happened over there.
It would be a little bit funny while horrifying if it's that same kid at that one job that you did. If they were just like, it's 2026, I'm here to fuck with you one last time.
Well, then that's Saul's fault because Saul asked about him today.
Oh.
Yeah. Saul asked about him today, and I was like, bro, nope, nothing. Because some people know that I drive back by the house again, and still to this day, no damn kid. I seen the daughter out there playing, no damn kid.
Okay, well, also you have to be careful driving around there because I don't want like
it's a main street. I'm not like going through it's a main street. You can see the backyard from there. No.
Okay. You just don't want the parents or the kid being like, who is this strange guy?
Well, no. Everybody keeps saying just go to the door and ask about their son. And I'm like, no. One, I'm going to lose my shit. Two, you don't do that, in my position. And three, what if they lose their shit because then it does come up that their child died or something, right?
I mean, you could ask like someone else, like Saul maybe, to do it for you. I don't know.
No, he wants me to do it. That's what he said today. He's like, okay, are you going to go today and then ask? And I'm like, no, you don't do that. And then, yeah. So, yeah, that's been weird stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't like what's been going on lately or whatever. That just happening really scared the crap out of me. I like, what's up, Matt Logic, as well. I do like his explanation of solar flare because I've heard of those before. But I thought that was like in space. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm trying to go back to catch up to this. The mimic trying to get Bernesto by mimicking someone opening one of his carded toys. No. Then I'm just fighting him.
Oh, Stormfire Blizzard. There is no mimic. Have you not seen the movie Toy Story? Your toys are tired of being in hyperspace.
I'll get that too because I've always told you guys before, sometimes I come in and my toys are in different directions and stuff. I don't like that.
Oh, creepy, dude.
It is creepy, but they are, though. Yeah.
I have some of my toys like next to me whenever I go to bed, and sometimes like it's this guy that I made. I can move his eyes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like there was one time I wasn't paying attention. I looked over to my left, and I just see him like staring right at me with a gun in my face. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
What the hell? Yeah, no, don't keep that one. Jesus.
No, it's one of my favorite toys. I made it.
You're gonna need him right next to you and a whole gallon of milk. Jeez. Yeah.
Listen,
How did you make that one?
So this
Because
head,
I thought Fresh Monkey Fiction did
Ah.
those.
no, I made this out of some Power Rangers, Star Wars parts. So like the legs are
Okay.
from multiple droids, and
Okay.
the arms actually are from a GI Joe Cobra bat. The torso is from a Power Rangers Lightning Collection blank torso, and I also have like some soft goods and whatnot. And the head is from a pumpkin wrapper, but I cut out the pumpkin and I added some sugru and some beads for the eyes. Ugh. I am gonna pull a muscle if I
Wow. Good job, Marcus. I like
I'm gonna
that.
hurt myself.
I'm gonna hurt myself. I
Yeah.
like that. That is nice.
Thank you.
Stormfire, there is actually a bunch of little ones.
Oh
And he
yeah,
said,
about that.
what airport is near you?
We got to talk about that one airport. Was it
it's
Denver?
That's my favorite.
Is it that one?
Yes. Oh,
I mean,
we're going on vacation soon. I'm gonna have to ask Evil Diva if that's one of our stops.
by the
Because
way,
that's
Charlie, do not do anything weird to us just simply for mentioning that. I don't want to. I'm very paranoid as it is.
Stormfire travels a lot, and I would love to have conversations with him. And he sends me stuff sometimes for us to talk about. But at the same time, I'm also scared. Really scared of, like, you know, some of the stuff because of how deep I've dove into some of this stuff. Like that. The Denver airport is one of my favorites. I'm a full believer in there. I've actually gotten to go there a couple times and see the craziness. And how could any of that stuff not be true? Because I've seen it with my own eyes.
So what is it though? Like, what's the supernatural appeal of it?
It's weird.
Oh, is it just lizard people, or
it's like the hub for the lizard people. It's supposed to be the hub for all crafts going in and out. Like there's a whole nother area that is the Denver airport specifically for aliens, but more so the lizards.
it makes it sound like Men in Black a little bit.
Bro,
You know, like
it's beyond Men in Black. It is the logo of the Bronco that sits outside with the fire red eyes that lights up and smokes at night. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
What?
that was a unicorn.
No. The pictures that are in there, grotesque looking, that are painted, and they just came and did our art. There's literally gargoyles sitting at some parts of the airport, which to me, when you walk this, I had time, and you look at this stuff, it seems to be sectioned off. It is a Zootopia for aliens as far as what section is yours, because then there's a gargoyle section. Then you get into the weird alien paintings, where they've tried to say there is armed guards who are dressed up as construction workers to, keep everything under control and hide and everything there. Saw that too. Pointed out to Riley as we were waiting in line. These dudes do not stand like construction workers. They just have a vest on, and their underneath is very bulky to see the vest. The area that they're supposed to be constructing, which was mine to show Riley, was like a forklift and beams, and there's this stuff there. They're just kind of basically around the area, but you don't hear any work being done. But in the area with the forklift and everything, if you go on the other side of it, you just see the spider webs under the tires. When I have to go do a welfare check, that is one of the main things that I look for, are the vehicles in the driveway of, is there spider webs? Are there tags expired? What am I walking into here? If there's clearly seen that, this gate hasn't been opened, There's overgrown right here on the mat. They haven't moved it. The door handle is very super dusty, so this front door hasn't been used. That type of thing I have to look for when I go and do that. That's one of my main ones. It's very easy to see a car that's in the driveway and there's spider webs all over it. Okay, that hasn't moved since who knows when, right? Why would it have spider webs on it like that? Same thing was this with one of the loaders that they had there in another forklift. But these guys were standing around acting like they were working in the area, definitely suited up. Yeah. Denver is like the hub for it all. Denver, just look at what the architects built. That's from the architects and engineers. I'm not going to tell you to watch the Ghostbusters movie. See? It's like, so they call it the hub, Marcus, for all of the weirdness. I joked about this with Herman, but let's get into the Miami episode. New Year's Eve, Miami, that happened. I joke about this with Herman all the time. Is me and Herman being the ones who were supposed to put in the coordinates for everybody to show up, and we put in a wrong damn number, and we showed up there like, oh shit, we
like all
fucked
by
up.
yourself then?
Huh?
Like all by yourself?
Yeah, well, everybody. All right, guys, come on. Marcus, Evil Diva, Stormfire, Matt, let's all go. We have an appointment at the Denver airport. Here, let's use this. Because what they described that happened at Miami was portals opening up. These shadow, very tall alien beings walk out. They seem very distraught, like they didn't know what was going on. People start screaming. They were surprised as we were. So I'm telling Herman, fuck, that's somebody who messed up the coordinates of where it was supposed to open up. Here it is supposed to open up in Denver airport, and instead you're at the fucking Miami Mall. That's what happened. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's put in the wrong coordinates. Oops. My bad, Marcus. Sorry about that. I messed up. Here we go. Let's go to Denver now. So that's what I mean as a hub for everybody to go do their business. Again, let's go to one of the best documentaries ever. They Live. Movies are always trying to show us what is real out there. And on They Live, they teleport in different areas, and that's what they use. You show up, you get to move around. It's a hub. We're just here. We're in the middle of it all, stupid as all get out for them to do. So that's what I feel Denver is a part of, right? It's a hub. And I do feel that's what happened with Miami then. They typed in the wrong coordinates. They ended up showing there, and there they were. The other place that's supposed to be like that is Alaska. So here's why the coordinate thing comes into place. Alaska is supposed to be a treaty that you're not supposed to go there. It's a no-fly zone. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in Alaska as well, too. It's supposed to be the ice wall, the edge of the universe type shit. Alaska has a lot of weird stuff as well. But if you look at the coordinates, and I'm talking map coordinates, all of that longitude, latitude of where the Miami Mall is, if you put that in backwards, all the numbers, it takes you to a point in Alaska where you're not supposed to travel. There it is. Somebody was dyslexic who put in the coordinates. Yeah, Antarctica. Sorry. Thanks, Lorenzo. What did I say? Did I say Alaska?
Yeah.
Antarctica. Sorry, my bad.
I mean,
that was
Alaska
Charlie reprogramming me.
I mean, Alaska is kind of scary. I wouldn't say in the paranormal sense, just in the true crime sense.
Yes, I mean Antarctica. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me. It's because I was on a tangent there. Because I'm not trying to forget about what I was going to say. So, that's what happens. They Live. That's why Denver's so... Just start looking up... I mean, be careful. But start looking up stuff on Denver Airport. It is crazy. It's crazy. And again, you want to laugh at the stuff that I always say? I know. That will give you a good laugh for as far as what they say about the Denver Airport. Woohoo! Try it. But as I always say, movies show you what it is. They Live was one of the best documentaries. Now there's a new one out called Begonia. Somebody kept telling me to watch this. I can't even remember who it was now. I did send Corinne away and all that so I could watch it.
Yeah, that has Emma Stone in it, and
Yes, that movie is balls crazy, bro. I loved it. The story is awesome. The ending is amazing. I'm putting it up there with They Live. It's like They Live and Begonia now.
So I will admit that movie, I think the director also had Emma Stone, and I think his name was Jesse Plemons. This director also had them in the film called, I think, Acts of Kindness or Kinds of Kindness, that I think came out 2 years ago. And this kind of like goes back to, I think, the stream that you, Chamba, and I had where we were just talking about films. And like these are the type of films that make me think of like very artsy, very like highbrow, I suppose, sort of films. So that kind of like prevented me from wanting to watch it, but maybe I'll keep an open mind. I doubt it though. But
you've got to keep a very open mind when you watch this movie because it gets right into it. It is for all the conspiracy dudes. It is everybody who loves to talk about that type of crap. I thought it was great. It was very well played. Then Saul goes on to tell me that at the premiere, you could have watched it early and been a part of it if you shaved your head as well too to go in. I was like, that's wild. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, because she shaves her head for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good movie. I don't know if I don't see anybody commenting in the chat, so I guess nobody else is. Check it out. I was told to watch this. It is crazy. It jumps right into it. Keep an open mind, and I was blown away by it. How it just kept moving so quick and into everything. I was like, okay, oh yeah, oh let's do this. Oh wow, oh wow. There's all little sub stories to it too. There is stuff that you have to catch as well too, because then when I tried to look it up to see like who's talked about this, there was some people that were saying some stuff where I was like, that's blatantly answered in the movie. It's right there. Like, how did you not catch that? So yeah, maybe if people want to give it a chance, there was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. Begonia, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna type it in the chat in case people don't know.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, but that was crazy conspiracy talk. Okay, now what happened to you that was crazy?
I will admit I am not sure if I should talk about it because I am worried about it kind of like coming back to me. But
yeah,
I'll just say like as of lately, especially within the last couple of days, I have been very paranoid. I have noticed a lot of like weird things on not necessarily social media. It's just everyday stuff, like Gmail or like access to certain websites. So yeah, like for the last 2 days I got some like spam calls, and just like where it's coming from freaks me out, and like how often so far it's only 2. And as of lately, apparently I've had difficulty getting access into certain things, like even Discord. Like for some reason I'm not able to comment, like I'm not able to send messages on Discord. Rick Jones says baloney.
And that's what I keep calling it.
Yeah.
Rick Jones is always funny like that to me because we always say the same shit, or he comments the same thing that I would. And that's what I kept telling Saul. He's like, what is it again? I'm like, Bologna. Bologna. I don't know, something like that. Yeah. And then of course Saul, you fool, it's begonia. Oh, my bad. Sorry. But I kept saying Bologna the whole time. No, I feel you, Marcus. Like, and see, that's again to go into what I was saying of stuff's just been weird lately.
Yeah.
I think that's just the best way to put it. Weird. Yeah. Yeah. But there's also been stuff happening that's been like a lot of fun. Like it just hasn't been weird. You know what I'm saying? Usually with weird comes bad. So I wouldn't think of it that way. I'm like, what's changed and what can we do? Because like with all this weirdness and not sleeping, work has been okay. Trying to get stuff done. We've been getting ready for a trip. Our vacation's coming up, which usually, you know us, that comes down just to the last 2 days. And here we are making sure, or not overpacking or not, nothing like that. So that can be considered weird, but I also look at it as good as well. I've been hopping on playing Fortnite with the kids.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that last
Do
time.
not know what I'm doing. Yeah, I had to fucking get into it with Jacob. Jacob's over there yelling at my ass the whole time. And I basically had to tell him, dude, calm down. If we turn on Mortal Kombat right now, I'm going to kick your ass.
Ooh.
Because that's what I know. I don't know your map. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what gun to use. Riley kept helping me out all week, trying to tell me to. He finally got it and calmed down and was like, oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm like, you guys keep saying all this stuff. I'm just running, chasing you, shooting you, telling you who I have to. And then he tells me to shoot somebody, and I get so stressed out, I can't press the right thing or I can't look the same way. So now he showed me what guns to use. So even though I get stressed, it's going to like shoot everybody, But that's been a lot of fun, like just hopping on. I was on before them the other night, and their friend was there. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I've been on since 12 playing, practicing. Yeah. Doombot, same thing. And I was like, bro, you need to calm the fuck down, because turn on something I know, I'm going to kick your ass. Which Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, right? They're not going to be able to beat me down in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There's like no way. So you have to show me. Tell me where to go. Yes, tell me what I should be using, what I should be doing. Because having me jump in and run around with you guys and then telling me, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Yeah, I can't. I'm freaking out. I'm then I should be shooting the dude and I end up breakdancing with them.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
The tables have turned where your kids are yelling at you now.
Yeah. So, but see, like that's been a lot of fun. So again, differences that are going on, but let's look at it another way. And I guess that's the best way to lead us into next week, right? I know a lot of people must be feeling it and feeling the same thing. So same. Let's see the way that we could turn that around and actually make it good for us. Even though these differences are happening or what there is,
Yeah. Speaking of next week, I believe, is it next week that Toy Fair is happening? Or is that the week after?
No, the week after, because I can't go because we'll be on vacation.
Also, Super Bowl. We should be getting a lot of trailers, hopefully during Super Bowl.
And that's when I leave the Super Bowl. So that week we will not be having a show because I will be gone.
Okay.
Super Bowl, yeah. You're going to have to send them all to me so that when we land, I can watch everything.
Yes.
All the trailers that I need to watch. Yeah. That happened this weekend. I don't foosball or anything, but I knew the Rams game was going to be super exciting. So that happened. We are into Super Bowl. We forgot to mention that. We did talk about the wrestling stuff that went on, but UFC had some amazing fights as well too. Yeah, there's a lot going on this weekend.
I think Patriots are in the Super Bowl too. I tried watching
Patriots and the Seahawks.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's who it is. Yeah.
I can't really get into football so far. Like as of right now, the only sports I'm really getting into is basketball. And speaking of, Celtics just lost to Atlanta Hawks, so that's a bummer.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Now it's basketball that's going on.
Yeah.
Baseball will return soon. So yeah, everybody's out there. So yeah, turn that negative into something positive. We're all going through it. We're all doing it. It is crazy times right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are known. Once again, I've been asked about this before. How come on none of my social medias has anybody seen a stance from Ernie for what's going on? And my best way to always to put that is because we come here to get away from that. But my number one is the job that I hold, can be considered, a government job, like, right? So you'll never see me comment on stuff like that. But that don't mean I can like something like all you guys do too. But as far as that, it is crazy times. Be careful. Watch yourself out there.
Take care
Be
of each
safe.
other.
Be kind to one another. Take care of each other is the biggest one, and turn all those negatives into something positive. And we will see you next week. Right now, we got Star Wars news going on with the Sarlacc Digest. Tomorrow is another episode of They're Not Dolls with the Toy Migos. I will show you the He-Man stuff that I was finding and all the other stuff that we've been pulling away from. So please join us over there. Don't forget to go check out, if you didn't already, Between Two Sentinels, which was on right before this. And everybody else who's part of the FETTWORK. We hope everyone is doing well out there with this winter storm as well. Hopefully it's going away a little. But yeah, be safe, be kind. We love you guys. I love you, Marcus. Thank you for being here, man. Always such a pleasure. It goes quick. I appreciate your time and hopping on. And to the rest of the crew, we miss you guys. And to the Federation, thank you guys for always hopping in. Remember, if you're part of the replay crew, hit that thumbs up and drop us a hashtag replay crew so we can chat you out for next week. We will see you guys next week on another show. Stay tuned. We got it here. Laters.
Bye, everyone.